She sat there on the step and watched the rain puddle beneath her breath. A ripple danced across her face. She hadn't seen herself in days. Over time, her youngest kid and ma being the way she is. No one gave her time to think. She didn't look up from the sink. Katie ashed her cigarette and took a long and burning breath. Closed her eyes and held it in. The wind twirled around her skin. Thought about how she got this way. A conscious effort every day. Doesn't mean it's what she would have chose. Didn't mean she didn't want new clothes. And her gran would say, there's angels here, I see them every day. And Katie just smiled and squeezed her hands. You know, that's what her grandma would say. Now they didn't share an ounce of faith, but they shared their weight in grace. What Katie felt, her grandma knew. Faith don't matter anyway. Katie looked around the world and saw a bright and smiling girl playing tag up in her yard, breathing heavy and running hard. She didn't notice the grass in her hair, and if she was bleeding, she didn't care. There were all those neighborhood kids that outrun, half hour left of the sun. Now Katie felt like giving up, like being empty was not enough. Just lasted a second or two. Well, girl, there's more than you. A squirrel jumped onto a branch and grabbed an acorn in his hands. He's getting bigger every day. The long winter is on its way. And her gran would say, there's angels here, I see them every day. And Katie just smiled and squeezed her hands. You know, that's what grandma'd say. Now they didn't share an ounce of faith, but they shared their weight in grace. What Katie felt, her grandma knew. Faith don't matter anyway. Katie shook out her bourbon curls and felt her head begin to swirl. A crow call nearly kept her nerve, its chill rattled across the earth. A kid screamed from behind her door. She waited till there were several more. Without a sigh, cleared her throat. And no blood was all she hoped. Now Katie knew that the world was round and everything falls to the ground. If you want to move, you gotta push. And nothing's easier than it looks. No matter what God promised you, there's gonna be some work to do. You better get up early and get to bed. You better savor every cigarette. And her grandma looked so beautiful that night she passed away. Said, this is my last hand, Katie, then I'm gonna hit the hay. Well, I cleaned you out tonight, Grandma, same as yesterday. And they both smiled, 'cause they both knew it wasn't real.